Not only do they have to save those kids from those henchmen, they got to save them from that girl's acting.
What do you want?
Oh my God! Oh shit!
She is not concerned at all. What do you want?
Take two.
She ran after. She's like an old Jewish guy. What do you want?
I feel like that might have been take 18.
Yeah. Old Jewish dude would have had a little more feeling into it.
What do you want?
What do you want?
Oh my God!
What do you want? He said, like, is that a statement or a question?
Yeah. I mean,
we don't know what we want now.
Yeah, I don't even.
You got us confused.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get back in the van and figure it out.
Maybe that was a tactic. For the Bad Movie Roast, producer extraordinaire Kevin King, he had a great theme going on. He said, listen, why not take a movie that is the sequel of one of the movies you've roasted before? You know, a lot of these movies have sequels. They shouldn't, but a lot of them have sequels, and sometimes they're worse than the first one. And he had a list of movies, and you chose something, but then I switched it around, and I chose a movie to a popular roast that we had done a long time ago. You probably remember this film right here.
What we hear is baby talk.
Kit Kat and Sushi.
Is actually conversation.
Don't have a cow, Basil. Either you're with her or with us.
Oh, that's Baby Genius, y'all. A lot of
nightmares.
So, yeah, the whole way the babies just keep talking, they just keep moving. The eyes looking everywhere.
Oh my God, man!
Don't have a cow, Martin.
Now you focus on the.
You know, I tell you, this technology, it can be fun. Well, you know, when it's not used for evil like this.
When is it not used for evil?
Never.
Oh,
It was, there was some fun evil in this, but this.
How the baby gonna get a John Travolta suit, man? It don't make no goddamn sense.
I don't know, man. It was funny.
It is cute though.
It is cute.
Kinda cute.
It's just funny they had a disco suit for a toddler.
Yeah.
You know? He's getting down, man.
It sure is.
But yeah, that's Baby Geniuses. Now, I don't know too much about these movies, and little did I know that there was actually a Baby Geniuses 2. It's called Superbabies. Baby Geniuses Part 2, and Martin looked day and night for this and could not find it.
Yeah, I was in the middle of watching one and I realized like, oh, this is Baby Geniuses 3. I'm not even watching 2. I got to find 2. Cannot find 2. Can find 1. Can find 3. You can even find 4. And some spinoffs. You cannot find 2.
Wow. So they got the spinoffs and everything out there, but for some reason, the internet has been scrubbed of this treasure known as Superbabies Baby Geniuses Part 2.
When an evil villain
That's not even the movie. That's
That fucking Bootsy Collins and shit.
that is. Well, I mean, cartoon ass villain.
And it was so clearly ADR.
Oh yeah, that is
walking
not
all weird and shit.
That is not in the movie at all.
I just thought like, it's not enough to say an evil genius, an evil scientist. You gotta add in the mooah.
Yeah.
just to punctuate.
You
that.
gotta add in the cliche cartoon villain. Loud too.
I know.
Like normally the villain goes boo-ha. That dude boo-ha. He wanted to be heard.
evil villain to take control of the world.
In just a few hours, I will control the minds of the children through their own television sets.
We can become our super selves and help Kazuma.
All right,
When they draws and shit.
You can see where this is going. You can see why this was scrubbed off the internet. Boo!
Fucking dressed like a Nazi.
Yeah.
Voight.
Yeah.
That's John Voight, yeah. It is just thinly connected. Barely connected to the first one.
That's what it seems.
Yeah. There's one character in here who's related to he's the brother. Scott Baio is the brother of somebody, one of the scientists in the first movie.
Oh my God. Oh,
yeah, Scott, let me see. Scott Baio's in this.
Why did
man.
I sound surprised? Scott Baio's in this, I should say.
Yeah, who's not even in the trailer, man. Well, there he is, right there. So Scott Baio's in this. He's like the relative of somebody. He's the brother of somebody in the other movie. Mm-hmm. But other than that,
There's no other connection.
They start out with a whole new group of super babies and a whole new hero, and none of this is connected at all, man.
Well, you got to figure those babies from the first one had grown up to at least be, preteens by this time.
Like, this shit is out of nowhere. And like, how many? Like, at least they explained it.
Yeah.
In the last movies, but how many goddamn super babies are we gonna create? Are we accidentally gonna create?
Right.
And that's what this just coincidentally another super baby or baby genius is created somewhere around the world, other side of the world. Has nothing. The way he was created has nothing to do with the experiments of these goddamn babies in the first one, at all. There's this character ain't in there no more. This movie, terrible. Don't need to tell you that, but it's also oddly dark. It was very dark.
Oh, you mean the whole thing with the Nazis and the death camps?
Beyond that, it's also very dark, and it's just. I know you're gonna say, yeah, no shit, but it's extremely weird. If you thought it was off-putting and weird looking at those babies in the first one, the creep level is 5 notches up here, if not more. Mostly, and it's not even when babies are talking English, and they're talking things we understand. It's actually when they're talking like babies that it looks weird, man. Because when the movie starts out with the babies just sounding demonic. Look, he's summoning Satan out that girl right now.
Right.
Did you hear that?
You're backwards and shit.
Yeah, you hear that? Look at that demon ass child right there. The flames of hell are about to come out of her mouth right now.
Spitting green
Yeah,
shit.
she's about to vomit on everybody in that room. And it gets weirder because it's just that baby talking. So when they all start talking in tongues, it gets very disturbing.
So good. Maybe.
Like, if you played this shit backwards, I'm sure they're telling the kids to kill their parents.
Yeah.
Right.
Take a
Yeah, and that's not no matter. You can work it. Let me just say this. I'll back up and say that. Okay, because I'm making fun of these kids. It does sound better when they talk English.
Yeah.
Because when they talk English, it doesn't sound like they're talking like Satan. When they start talking to each other, it's not as disturbing. Actually, the technology here is a little bit improved to where when they start moving around, it goes with the words that they're saying.
A baby who can perform superhuman feats, communicate to both babies and adults, and defend the children of the world.
In English, Finkelman.
So they just look drunk now.
Yeah.
They're
drunk. That's what they look.
They just look drunk. They don't look demonic right there.
Okay. Yeah, did you say it wasn't disturbing? That little blonde kid was disturbing his mouth.
Yeah, the way he kept staring and everything.
He said not as disturbing.
Not as disturbing, that's right.
Got it.
No, he just looked like he's tweaking on something right now.
Communicate both babies and adults.
You've been at a party where somebody's coked out and they start talking like
Yeah, he's that one. Got them lines in there.
They think you been saying something.
Yeah. Think he telling you some heavy shit.
Yeah, you seen that cokehead at the party?
Yeah. Now the blonde kid's on coke. When he's talking to is drunk.
It's drunk.
Yeah.
And the girl's smoking weed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So everybody on their own shit.
And she's tired of both their heads.
Yeah, because the other kid is drunk, the other's high. They don't give a he got to say.
Right.
But he's the one that's getting on everybody's nerves because he's coked out and think what he said is really, really smart. And listen, it's not as disturbing, but it is as predictable as you think it'll be because with these movies, whether it's an animal or a baby, they always got to have a sassy character. Who's going to be the sassy character? The black one.
Yeah.
They always got to have a black kid, even if he's high yellow like this kid right here.
Man.
But they always got to have some sassafras up in there.
He's high beige. Right?
Yeah. You say. Yeah, Liz had like the inside of a Snickers bar. He like a Milky Way. But he's nevertheless he's the baby of color. So he's got to be the sassy one.
What kind of milk you drinking?
Ooh,
You drinking.
What kind of milk you drinking? He even gave the sassy face. What kind of milk you drinking, fool?
I drinking.
Drinking. And also, he's also, they also give the black character the cheapest gags.
Sorry about that.
What kind of milk you drinking, Alex?
Yeah. What What you drinking?
Drinking that government milk, ain't you?
Government milk? You caught this slipping.
So the movie's the biggest piece of false advertising I've ever seen. I mean, right up front, in big ass metal letters, Superbabies. All right. First of all, the main baby that they talking about, as I said, is not a baby whatsoever. He's not even a toddler. It's a 6 or 7 year old kid that's going around, and so his name is Kahuna, and he is a mythical legend among the other babies. Like, they've heard of this super baby that helps kids out there. This little bastard right here, he's pretty much the Linus of the group because he talks about him like he's the great pumpkin and shit. he keeps going about talking about, no, he exists. Everybody like, man, shut your little ass up.
Right.
Like, no, for real, man, I'm telling you, the stories are true. And he starts telling them how back in 1962.
Wait, what?
1962, Berlin, Germany. Your man Kahuna, he was out there doing it up, man, doing his thing.
But this is the story of a real superhero. A little boy who looks after the children of the world.
Yeah,
He does sound like Linus.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
doesn't
he
he?
does.
Children of the
Yeah,
world.
so that is 1962 Berlin right there, East Berlin, and that's where. And why is he there doing this? Because that is where his arch enemy is.
The Kahuna's arch enemy, Captain Kane, had these dreams of controlling the world.
My dear Petra.
And that's his enemy right there, his arch enemy.
Wait, is it John Voight or the wig?
I know everybody like, oh hell. His enemy is John Voight in a bad wig, looking like a goddamn ventriloquist dummy right now.
I'm with you on set. He came out the door. All right, when he comes out the door, after I say action, you got to shut your mouth, all right? Don't be laughing at shit like you did before.
So this is Captain Kane. He's supposed to be a badass Nazi. Instead, he look like goddamn Simple Jack right now.
Yeah, he does.
And the character is ridiculous because he's goofy as hell looking, but he don't care because they made him a full-fledged old school Nazi here, man. I mean, this fool is goose-stepping and everything.
Seal off the compound. Find those brats. I want Kahuna.
So, you know, and knowing what we know about John Voight today, that's pretty appropriate.
Yeah.
Ain't much. I don't think there's much acting going on with this.
Right. He's living out his fantasy.
Yeah. This was a turning point for him. He's like, wait a minute, this feels good.
I know, right?
this feels right.
Yeah, something about this. Let's do another take. No, you got it.
But he says, you know what? I don't mind being a Nazi because I'm a cool Nazi. You know, I'm not like those other Nazis out there. I love saving the children, man. I'm all about the orphans.
It's wonderful what you do here, saving orphan children.
I have a soft spot for the gentle laughter of babies.
Which doesn't sound creepy at all.
Yeah, that
but
sounds awful.
And it's funny
That line
because
reading, Jesus.
he's terrible. And it's funny because these orphans in East Berlin, Germany, 1962, they must be shipping those little bastards over from America because ain't none of them got an accent. All of them. I mean, look at this. Now, because they came in here and they showed these two Hansel and Gretel looking right there.
Oh, shit.
You know, the pigtails and the
Yeah,
overalls and everything. And
and-
I up here looking like they just came out of a witch's house and got a candy.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought they would come in speaking nothing but German. No.
I'm scared, Peter.
It's okay, Greta. Finally out of this.
Dude.
And get back to America.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Boy, you ain't lying. It look like they just burned that witch up in the oven.
They look like that. And they got
just pushed
accent
her
at
ass
all.
in the oven. Yeah.
They must have snatched these kids up when they were doing trick-or-treating or something.
Right.
Where are your parents?
Hey, their costumes were too good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as much as Captain Kane is talking about treating these orphans well, that's a lot because these kids they look miserable, man, and that's why that's where the big Kahuna comes in, the true savior of the children.
Who are you?
His name's Kahuna, and I'm busting you kids out of here.
Did he just hit on me?
He's like, what was that? What was that?
You sure we want to go in there?
Yeah, I don't know about
She's
this.
like, you go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Call me when you get there.
Yeah. Let me know what he does to you
I'll
first.
catch up later.
This is one of their tricks.
Yeah.
Don't fall for this one.
Who the He think he is winking at me.
Yeah, winking at me. Kahuna in there trying to get some ass. They not even at the orphanage yet. He's like, hey girl, what's up?
He's trying to lay it down right now so he has to work on it later on.
Yeah. I love the way she looking too. She's like, serious? This is also the part of the film where we really start to feel the pain of ourselves because the movie just starts hurting. Like the dialogue is just painful.
Better watch it, Kane. Those things will kill you.
And those things will give you cavities.
That's okay. I still got my baby.
Shut the
Man.
Wow.
What terrible, right?
Yeah,
I mean, they writing this dialogue, boy, like they think this is the cleverest shit in the world.
Right. It also feels like in between the going back and forth, they're saying, okay, now say this line.
Yeah.
And it also gives me cavities. No. Stop. One more time.
Yeah.
But they also did ADR on the kid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You notice that? They dubbed that, too.
Oh, the kid is completely dubbed. The kid is dubbed by 3 different people, actually. Yeah.
So somebody after the fact couldn't read that any better?
I love it. That's all right. Just give me cavities. Like 3 different people doing different kind of voices and shit.
That's okay. I still got my baby teeth.
So the movie might be bad, but I'm gonna tell you, man, it never stops being bizarre. If it's gonna be bad, at least be bizarrely and interestingly bad.
That's what I always say.
Yeah, no, it just gets bizarre. It just, don't question things because you ain't gonna get no answers.
Should we stop?
And the answers, don't, because the answers, listen, I can't provide answers for you. They can't even provide answers for you. This movie ain't got no straight answers.
Okay.
The answers you get don't make no goddamn sense.
Okay.
So we learned a little bit more about Kahuna over here, old big Kahuna. He's the super baby, actually almost a super man right here. He's a kid, like I say, he's 6 or 7 years old. But whatever, details, semantics, but what gives him his superpowers? So, but the funny thing is, as much as we say he ain't a baby, this movie's like, goddamn, you gonna think he's a baby one way or another. We gonna make him be a baby. Look, it's in the title. So he gonna be a baby one way or another. So he has this super serum.
Ah, Captain America.
Yeah, it's the stupid version of Captain America. So he's got this super serum that I want you to see. So how does he, even though he looks 6 years old, how does he take his super serum?
Oh, I know.
Better watch it.
Oh, let me see. Here it is. Yeah. So how does my man take his super serum to the head even though he's 6 years old? No! Out of a baby bottle.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. He's gonna be a baby one way or another, goddammit.
Too late. You see?
Shoot him now.
I told you.
And I tell you what, John Boyd's not even. He's acting against nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
They just shot him reacting to thin air because he don't even know what he's looking at.
Hey. No, Tomba. No. I warned you.
Who is he? I warned you.
Did he just trip and fall?
Yeah, I know.
What the hell is going on?
He looks like he's like, man.
He don't want to be here, man. There's so many scenes where he's like, I need this check, but I don't want to be here.
It's so clear. I need this check.
There's so many scenes where it ends with him with those eyes like that. But this is where we get the gimmick of a kid beating up, like in the first movie. This is where we get the gimmick of a kid beating up a gang of adults.
Of course.
Which is nothing but a dwarf hanging from a string.
That's a dummy. That's a my buddy.
Dummy right there.
That's a little my buddy right there.
That's a pinata right there. But then you get this damn dwarf on some fishing wire. I know.
Yeah.
He kills some people.
Yeah, he did.
And it's not just any dwarf. It's the dwarf from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
He is built like him.
Yeah.
He is a stuntman, too.
Can I tell you something? I was kind of joking it was a dwarf, so it is a dwarf.
No, it is.
Oh,
it
wow.
is. It is. Yeah, I saw that online.
Shit, I was
The
just
good-looking dude with the bald head.
Well, yeah.
I was just kind of taking a guess. And then sometimes I'm going to take another guess and say it's not always a dwarf because that little fool, his size be changing constantly, man.
And jump that Mustang right over the Berlin Wall. A Mustang.
Okay, that's a grown person.
That's a man. That's a person. That's a woman.
Possibly a woman. Yeah.
Just walk over to the car, man.
Yeah.
You ain't got to be flipping over.
You can tell that's a grown woman.
The Berlin Wall.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's a woman. That's a very small. Well, they're all small.
Petite woman. Yeah.
It's just
But it still has longer limbs than a kid or a dwarf.
Yeah.
Limb be stretching back and forth. Man, I don't know what's in that serum.
Hey, maybe that's part of his power set. He can stretch too.
So my man was right though. It turns out Kahuna, he might not be a myth. Because there's a guy, now we're in present time now. You know, my man told a story, everybody laughed at him. Yeah, shut your little ass up, whatever. You tell this shit every day. Ain't that baby, that super baby don't exist. But it turns out this kid might be right because back to modern times, showing up at the nursery where these actual babies or toddlers are, there's a guy who looks has a very uncanny resemblance to old Captain Kane back from 1962 Berlin. Shows up at the nursery.
Not now.
Not even trying to hide his Nazism. Got that same that leather coat.
Yep.
Got that Nazi pimp lip going on.
Got them boots on.
Got that Starship Troopers coat.
Sure does. Yeah, what you say? Got them goose stepping boots.
Yeah, them goose stepping boots.
Yeah, he should. Oh, shit is. Got them.
Look at that shit. Yeah.
Super Nazi boots on there. Hey, he's there for the children. My man is there because whoever this guy is, he's there to launch the largest kids network ever.
What did he say?
And so it is my greatest pleasure to announce the launch of the largest children's network in television history.
Now, why he's at this nursery announcing it, I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, wasn't it a whole thing? They wanted to shoot the show at the daycare at the nursery.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
man. I know it's been decade after decade, but you can't be showing up in America with no thick German accent like that.
Yeah, no, man, not with that jacket on.
Okay, listen, Martin, you can, but not dressed like that.
Not dressed like
exactly.
that.
Not dressed in them boots and that trench coat right there,
dressed
man.
like a farmer
At a
doing
nursery.
This. Yeah.
Nah.
With some jack boots on and a double-breasted leather coat. Like, all right, man.
Yeah.
Who you supposed to be?
Right.
And so, yeah, he's showing them like innocent enough, right? Everybody, bullshit. Everybody, we know. I don't know what these fools are thinking over there, but we know he's a Nazi. We know he's full of shit. We know he's up there, we know he's up to no good. They're always up to something. Man, showing up in a damn leather black ass trench coat in the middle of summer.
Right, in the summer, yeah.
In the summertime. It's hot as hell out there. He dressed up like that, showing up here talking about, I want to start a network. Bullshit. You know he's up to something. And that is why you know who shows up.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know where he gets these powers from. I don't know. That serum obviously gives him not just Captain America powers, but also Spider-Man powers.
Right. He's got the whole MCU in a jar.
Sure does. He hulks out.
Yeah.
He hulks out super serum, but also gives the power to turn the camera upside down.
Yeah, exactly.
On the floor.
and also has even more than those other kids. He looks way more demonic. Yeah, kids crab walking on the ceiling.
Yeah.
That's some exorcist shit, okay?
Right.
But he says, whatever the case is, I gotta get here, man, because my arch nemesis is here. He got everybody else fooled, but not old Big Kahuna. Let me go ahead and come in here.
Handle this shit.
And drop in on these man.
Why don't you pick on somebody half your size? I knew it.
Oh shit!
Somebody on a ladder dropped a doll on that dude.
Dropped a big ass doll.
They dropped a doll full of lead on somebody.
Yeah, it was a doll or whatever. That person got a concussion.
Yeah. He wasn't expecting to hit like that.
No.
All right, it's gonna hit you on the shoulder.
Yeah, no, he knocked that dude out.
It's light. Don't worry about it.
Somebody took a doll and stuffed that shit with rocks and dropped it on that dude.
I knew it.
Oh, damn. Ow, because his head goes down forward, too.
Yeah.
You know that shit hurt.
That vertebra right there, smashed.
Yeah.
Neck breaks.
It's powder.
Yeah. But my man, I like when he gets in there, my man don't even ask no questions. He already knows what the deal is. He's like, he already knows that they ain't up to no good. So he immediately just starts beating their ass. He said, I know what y'all doing. Bitch, get your ass out of here.
God damn.
Feet up in there.
Yeah, I know. You ain't gotta do it like that.
Them feet up in there, boy.
Yeah, feet up in there. The soles up.
Bottom of them feet.
Bottom of the feet.
Yeah.
And also, she didn't even like she was going that fast. All of a sudden, she hit that desk and
she
He came in.
He said, bitch, move.
He first thing he said was, bitch, ladies first. So
Get your ass out the way, goddammit. Yo, I'm gonna take care of you real quick.
He's kind of sexy. Like, I got real men to fight. Get your ass out.
Yeah, he didn't throw her and didn't even look back.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he sure did, didn't he?
dismissed her, man. If you look at it, like, he didn't even give her the dignity of looking at her in the eye. Look at this. Man, and the real man get they get their ass whooped good.
Tails,
Damn.
He's trying to kill this fool right here. And watch this. Out of here.
Oh, shit! Hit the computer and everything, boy. He
tore that off.
Yeah, he tore that
And
off.
by the way, that's the office for the nursery, man. Turns out he's absolutely right, man. That is his arch enemy, Captain Kane. And like any wannabe Hitler, you know, any Nazi, you know, they out there for world domination, man. Mm-hmm. And how will my man achieve it? Well, he has this brilliant plan of brainwashing people, especially kids, through brainwaves that is sent through his network, which is why he wants to start this network.
Oh, always this plan.
It's always now. Keep in mind, y'all, it's a network that he started with one show. It is 24 hours. It's one show. It's 24 hours of. It's a terrible show. 24 hours of a man dancing in a shitty frog costume.
A mind control pulse will come through the character of Muggles the Frog.
That's what's gonna brainwash people out there. Okay. 24 hours of that frog, right here. My man was getting off the way.
He was shoved out the buffalo.
My man was getting off though.
A mind
I clapped him again. That fool thought he was Cab Calloway. He was Cab Calloway.
Yeah,
a mind control pulse will come through the
that's clappable. Yeah.
Like the Nicholas brothers.
Damn frog hands.
Man, that is just as close to blackface too. It kind of is, right? It looks like some minstrel shit.
It is. Now there's a goddamn minstrel show. It's like WB Frog.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, man. He was clapped, boy.
Then he stopped dancing. Hey, man, this shit is 24/7. You gotta get back.
What are you doing?
Keep going.
Yeah,
and they gave him big ass coon lips and everything.
He did?
They know what they doing. You're right, man. They know. Look at the big ass coon lips over there, man.
Showing all the teeth.
This is blackface.
Yeah.
It's straight up blackface.
A mind control pulse will come through the
that last little move, man.
I mean, it's sponsored by a Nazi, so it's not surprising. It's
Very right, Martin.
sensitive.
Very right.
Green Jesse Owens.
You were right about that. Why did we think of that? Why, like, y'all surprised? I'm looking at y'all like, come on, man. It's a Nazi.
Put him in a top hat, too. That about a bitch. Is that supposed to be a frog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Damn frog, dancing frog. 24 hours of this is what this is. One show on this network. So all the babies, they learn Kahuna is real now that he's there. So he has to save them from Kane's henchmen because now they know that babies know too much. Yeah, because they've seen Kahuna in action. The baby's been spying. They've been under the tables and everything. That's why they were under the tables in those action scenes, because they've been listening, and they even went on the dude's website. So now they know what's up with everything.
His website.
Yeah.
I don't know why that caught me,
Man,
I know what we did. He went on the guy's website. Wait, what? What was that last word?
Yeah, let me see, man, for real. Let me see if I can find it, dude. And my man's got a website saying I'm evil.
Look, see what
Is that his website or somebody else put that up?
That's his website.
Okay, because it says, is he...
Yeah, corporate guy or evil.
Like
I
maybe
think they
somebody-
Googled it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, before Google.
Well, the people are on to him then. But they find out a lot about him right there. And when they do, they send you know how it goes. He knows they know too much. Mm-hmm. So now
So does whoever put that website together, but okay. Let's go after the babies.
And they were never seen again. But now they got this girl going down the street. She's just trying to walk the babies, and these two vans start following. Like she walking these babies. Like they got a teenager that works there. She comes in and reads stories to the babies. So she takes the babies out for a stroll right here that you can see, and they wait for her to get way down the street, and they just start following her ass. They wait for her to get down a windy road where nobody's around. Yeah, get that bitch.
Human traffickers.
I don't know what's going on. We gotta get out of here. Hold on, kids.
Boy, and I'm gonna tell you something. Not only do they have to save those kids from those henchmen, they got to save them from that girl's acting.
What do you want?
Oh my God! Oh shit!
She is not concerned at all. What do you want?
Take two.
She ran out there. She's like an old Jewish guy. What do you want?
I feel like that might have been take 18.
Yeah. Old Jewish dude would have had a little more feeling into it.
What do you want?
What do you want?
What do you want?
Oh my God!
What do you want? He said, like, is that a statement or a question?
Yeah.
Shit, we don't know what we want now.
Yeah, I don't even.
You got us confused.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get back in the van and figure it out.
Maybe that was a tactic.
What do you care about? Is it okay if we just kidnap these babies? Because you don't look you.
That's Kylie, played by Skylar Shea, she was in Bratz, by the way, because I guess John Voight got her a job.
Oh, it must be his daughter.
Maybe, because she's only made 3 movies, and none of those movies ever got a fresh on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think her highest movie is like 10%.
She's like, that's what I want.
What do you want?
So she was in Bratz as well?
She was in Bratz as well, man.
That's funny. Bratz is after this, yeah.
Yeah, so with
she blossomed as an actor.
The pictures got small.
So now it's them being discovered and being chased. That's just an excuse for us to watch Kahuna kick more ass. Damn, I'll tell you, he be beating these dudes, man. I'll tell you that much.
That's a big grown-ass leg.
Yeah, grown-ass foot that kicked two motherfuckers at the same time.
Those sizes changing, man.
Yep. That was a size 12 foot.
That's part of his super serum right there.
It was like I kicked somebody.
Yeah. That was a man foot.
Yeah.
And she don't know what to do. She's still confused.
That's her remembering lines.
She's still saying, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
You're not in this scene. Don't worry about it.
No, really, I got this. What do you want?
Work on your next lines. I'm gonna cut that.
This is still not crazy enough.
Oh.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh dear.
So now these kids are not safe. They're Captain Kane knows all about them, man. And now these kids got to hide for a little bit. So Kahuna takes the babies or the toddlers to his secret base. Shit. And it's a place that is so secret it never gets any public attention at all. Not just Hollywood. Hold on, not just Hollywood.
And then he did a bunch of backflips.
The back of the Hollywood sign. And this fool lives in the sign.
I knew he did. I knew it.
Like karate moves. And then he got them all tied up and then he spun them around.
Will you shut the
That does sound like a kid.
No, that very much does.
And then
Wait, is he dragging the babies behind him?
No, just a crib.
He got his car. That's his car right there. He got a
little car.
He's got a little car.
That's a little car.
Yeah, he's got the Kahuna mobile, man.
Okay. I thought the van was driving the crib.
He is. He stole that van. He stole that van, and
so he can fit everybody in.
Yeah, he took like the henchmen. Like he took their shit, man. He carjacked them, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, like he showed up in his shit first. He showed up smooth too.
I bet he did.
Yeah, he showed up real smooth. Hey y'all. Hey, what's up, y'all?
Yeah.
Popping wheelies.
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah, thought you knew me, huh?
I got flames coming out the back.
The Batmobile.
Yeah, got his shades on, everything. Who wants to catch a size 12 first?
Scan engine specs. Move ignition key. Okay, what is going on?
Jesus Christ! You just not gonna get that right. Yeah. You just not gonna get that right.
Like, girl,
this is all this to. Just stop.
Sit down and be quiet, okay?
Bitch.
I even tell you get Oh, wait, just be quiet.
Okay, what is going on? Oh my God, you're still here.
All right, let's go. Oops, forgot something.
Dumbass.
No, I didn't.
No, it isn't. You had enough yet?
What is happening?
What's going on? One more again, bitch. I'll tell you right now.
You gonna be there.
You gonna be out there with them. Don't worry, you know the goddamn word from you.
And he runs off with that shit.
Oh, he's laying on top of that dude. He's sitting there laughing.
Look at you. He takes him to his base, man. His secret base is the most obvious place in the world.
His secret Hollywood sign base.
Yeah.
I guess.
And this,
Yeah,
and
some
when
hikers that come across.
yeah, exactly. They should catch his little ass driving out every now and then. Hey, getting home.
Fire come out the back of the car.
Y'all see this?
Yeah, no one's gonna see that.
So the inside of his base, right? So he's he's like a super spy. So the inside of his base should be cool, right? No, not really. You look at it, here it is right here.
Wow.
Inside is like a cross between a startup office, a prom set, and Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
Yeah, the boat and everything.
Was Willy Wonka his interior designer?
Yeah, well, he's the size of an Oompa Loompa, so man.
Totally off the hook.
Yeah. Kid's pissing on himself right there. Hurry up, I gotta take a shit, man. Come on.
I do in the water.
Yeah, man, and so yeah, it's a weird mix of stuff in there.
It's
and
kind of creepy.
It is kind of creepy. It's like some Michael Jackson Neverland.
Yeah,
shit
it looks
that
like
got
he's leading, like he's out, like I don't know, he's like a scout or something.
This is decorated this way for the wrong reason.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
everything you could possibly
It's a rape
want.
dungeon for a child.
Yeah. And he made sure to go in there and just put all the bells and whistles. Since he's a genius, he's got the latest and greatest holographic technology.
It's my world of holograms. What is this place?
That's it, bitch. That's it.
All right, get off the boat.
God damn it. I warned you. But I said, what is this place? I didn't say what's going on.
Get off the boat. Pull over, get off the boat. No, jump.
Right.
Get off the goddamn boat. You swim back.
Why? It's your worst because you don't take them right.
Boy, this girl is killing me, man.
Oh my
this girl is
God.
killing me.
Oh, she's providing much entertainment.
She is killing me, man. They got with Kahuna's and his creepy ass lair. He's got all this technology now, so he has this technology because they got to do something with these kids. It's called not Super Baby or Super Kid. It's called Super Babies.
Yeah.
So now we have to have a reason to turn these babies into superheroes. So he pretty much puts them in a machine. That machine that damn pedal man tried to pull him into. It turns him into like some baby Avengers. But man, this computer's bullshit with these powers that he's giving them. Man, this computer's just making up shit as it goes along.
Quentin Finkelman, you are baby courageous. You are Cupid girl.
Ain't nothing that led to us to even know that. They didn't mention anything about these characteristics with these kids before at all.
What is Cupid girl's power?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, God.
You are brimming with energy and joy. You are bouncing boy.
So I'm gonna tell you into a goddamn ball.
I'm not bouncing, boy.
Black is like, hey, you're a bitch.
You are brimming with energy. So I thought it was gonna be like the Flash or something.
Yeah.
You are brimming with energy. So we're gonna turn you into a ball. Oh, so one of the stars on it.
Man, that's some bullshit. It'd be like, hey, I'm sorry. I want to go back in the machine. Let me try again. I want another spin.
No, you're a ball, goddammit. Get out of
here. No. Everybody else got a cool thing. I'm not going to be Mr. Pink over here. Let me go back.
Get that kid out of here.
Oh, I go back. Shut your black ass up.
Yeah. Is that Mojo?
Is it?
Do you hear that? I thought it was. Oh, that's Mojo on Shopify again. Making that money. Even a dog can make money on Shopify.
I knew it was a bit. I was like, goddamn thing. It's a bit.
I'm over here listening like a. I got my ear to the rail and shit. Where that train at?
Even a dog can make money on Shopify, y'all.
God
Mojo's
damn.
out there doing it. Mojo's the entrepreneur.
I'm sitting looking stupid.
Oh, Mojo, oh, people. Listen. Let's go ahead and talk about Shopify. Shopify is a platform for enhancing your business, your commerce. And the reason why I bring this up is because, first of all, I want to say this part of the show has been brought to you by Shopify.com. And the reason why I always bring up Shopify is because we have a community full of talented people who make a lot of amazing things. And those things can be profited off of if they were to sell it on the internet, if they were to sell it on something like, I don't know, Shopify. And why use Shopify? Well, listen, having a great product is one thing, but it means nothing. It means nothing if your platform is garbage. It ain't gonna help you. You're gonna lose money. But not with Shopify. Hey, look, you wanna reach millions? Then you wanna use Shopify. Look at that picture over there.
Yeah.
We have so many people who sell art online, they sell crafts online. Seriously, y'all, if you make things, anything like figurines, or you do art like you see back there, and we have a lot of people in our community that do, you might want to consider making money off that stuff if you're not already and using Shopify. I encourage you to very well. But listen, whether you're selling toys or taffy, I don't care. Whatever it is out there. Yeah, you can. People sell food products on Shopify. Whatever you're selling out there, Shopify puts you in control of every sales channel with this all-in-one commerce platform that has you covered. And Shopify powers, now this is impressive, Shopify powers about 10% of all commerce in the US.
No kidding.
10%. 10% might sound like a small number, but 10% of all commerce in the US, that's big, y'all. That's big. So you're in good hands with Shopify. And Shopify has over millions of entrepreneurs on there, man, of all shapes and sizes across not just America, but across 170 countries out there.
Wow.
Some people are saying, I didn't even know there were that many countries out there. Well, there are, and Shopify is on all of them. Plus, Shopify is known for its award-winning support and its help that'll help you grow your business and help you with your success every step of the way. If that's not enough, here's something that give you just a little bit more of an incentive. How about this? If you go over to shopify.com/toasted, all lowercase, shopify.com/toasted, you can sign up for a $1 per month trial period. I want to thank shopify.com for sponsoring this portion of the show. And I want to thank all of you out there for your support as always. Thank you very much. All right. So what's that?
That's it. Now,
where were we? Yes. So after get to know Big Kahuna a little bit, we've seen him in action, seen him kick ass. We've seen his secret creepy ass bass. He's saying, how did he get here? Where did he get all this stuff? So this is the movie. They're not gonna leave you hanging. They're gonna put some mystery out there.
On this.
On
this particular part.
On this particular part, they're not gonna leave you hanging, Billy. They got you, because I know you've been sitting up here thinking the whole time, where does Kahuna get these great mysterious powers from? What is his origin? Well, the movie's got you, man. Like I said, it's just the stupid version of Captain America. So back in the day, back in the day, and I forgot what they said. I don't know if this is World War II or if this is still in the 60s. I'm not sure, to be honest. Let's just say it's the 60s. We're gonna go with that. Kahuna's father, he's the one. Now keep in mind also, people, that has nothing to do with the first film at all. So Kahuna's father, he's the one that made the super serum that we see Kahuna get his powers from.
He dedicated his time to developing a kind of super vitamin formula. That way, soldiers who lived in harsh environments with low food rations would have a much better chance of survival.
I didn't say it made sense.
So he created meth.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Because that's what the Nazis used to use when they were on the battlefield.
Nice.
To stay awake and to have energy and get crazy.
Ferocious.
Yeah.
Oh, gave Walter White a run for his money. You got that blue shit. I got that green glow, baby.
Get a green glow persuasion.
I got that glow.
That glow.
So now here's you saying, okay, so how did Kahuna get into this? So someone broke into his dad's lab to steal the serum and drink the serum. But thanks to an electric storm that just happens to just knock the windows out in his lab.
So it's Captain America and the Flash.
Yeah. So just this random bolt of lightning hits his window and knocks that serum right out of that intruder's hand. Drop that shit.
He just almost had some too.
I know.
Ooh, this gonna be good, boy.
I get it tasted already.
Thirsty too.
Oh boy, look, this gonna be so sweet.
The first drop will be the sweetest.
Damn you, Mother Nature. Boy,
Somebody did it all in a shadow on the walls.
I know. Oh, a cheap looking ass shadow too.
Yeah. My man was just about to get that ecto cooler too. That high C ecto.
Yeah, high C ecto cooler. I remember that. Oh yeah, that was the best.
Yeah, it was.
That one always seemed to taste more refreshing.
And so this is how Kahuna gets a little taste. Oh, that ecto goodness right there.
Yeah, it is right there.
Yeah, just a taste.
That's all I need.
I know it's wrong to point this out, but that's got to be the worst effect in this whole movie.
It ain't the worst. No, it was bad. It ain't the worst though. That's I mean, him changing size for one.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah,
they could have just had it seem just liquid drop and then do the bad effect. And do it now.
Well, they wanted to keep it kid friendly. They didn't want to make it too horrifying, even though we see a guy get struck by lightning in the shadows. But yeah, my man gets a taste of the green glow and meth, and
he's got the glow.
So now he's got, that's where his powers came from. So now, since he's got these powers, his father sees that his potion worked, his serum worked, and he also has to look after his son because now his son has these powers. So his son is getting more attention, which makes the brother extremely jealous.
You think he's so smart? He's a freak. Okay, I can't even relate to this family. I feel more German than I am American.
I looked at his father like, what? Get the out of here.
So they're all German?
Yeah, they were. He took his kids over there, so they were raised German.
You know where this is going, don't you?
Yeah, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
I've never seen the movie. I know where this is going.
Yeah, don't say. I know, but it ain't too hard. It ain't too hard. I give you that. Just don't say nothing. For those who don't know out there, believe me, it's some that don't.
You're like, I know it's too hard.
Like it's obvious, but you know,
it really is, man.
No, maybe I should be with people who see the normal humans they see one.
Ooh, you then. And so now his brother's extremely jealous, and he don't even feel close to his dad anymore. So now the relationship between Kahuna and his dad, that's the one that exists. So his dad ends up dying. And
course,
yeah, right. His dad, and the only one by his side, it's funny because the only one by his side is Kahuna, but look at the big brother.
I love you, Dad.
Yeah, don't come in here.
Yeah.
Ain't no love in here for you.
Hey, you left. You can't go back.
I thought you were going to hang out with the Germans. Get your ass out of here.
Exactly.
He loves me, not you.
He hanging on his dad like a lover. Yeah, get out of here.
He ain't looking for it.
Ain't nothing here for you. But his brother said, hey, look, you forgot this. One thing about that serum, you may have all these powers and everything, but there's one thing I got over you, over that serum. Since I didn't have it and you got it, bitch, I still like an adult. You still like a 6-year-old. So what he does is, once his dad dies, he says, I'm an adult, man, but you expect me to take care of your ass? You got another thing coming. First thing he does is drop his ass up at the orphanage. Don't do this, man.
Oh, shit.
No. Yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
He looked at him like, come on, man. You know I'm just playing about this shit. Come on, man. It ain't got to be like this.
Hey. You ain't got to do me like this, man.
Come on, man. I love you. You know that. Come on, man.
Ain't nothing in this suitcase, man. Suitcase is empty, man.
His brother said, yeah, how they like them powers, bitch. But Kahuna's a genius, so he's like, all right, you know what? I'm going to do what I do. I'll go wait for everybody to go to sleep. I'm going to
take over this place.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up a damn hobo stick, and I'm going to bust out this joint.
He would find a way to help all the orphans and children of the world. So in the dark of the night, Kahuna slipped away, and a legend was born.
Got that hobo stick, boy, the polka dots and
everything, boy.
And some nice clean overalls, too.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, that was a nice orphanage.
Well, he's only been there a day.
Yeah.
You know, he got shit to do,
He
man.
last 24 hours in that shit.
Like, look, I'm out.
And he stole all that shit from other people.
Yeah, he showed did.
Yeah, that's somebody else's drawers he's got on that stick. That's probably the janitor's underwear. He knocked out the janitor, took his underwear, polka dot underwear. Yeah, he's like, I'm out this bitch. You got a person who's stuck in the body of a 6-year-old forever. But I guess at this point, and when we get to modern times, I guess he's like really 50 years old. So the question is this a guy that is he like Peter Pan where he actually is a kid, or is he really a 50-year-old man at this point? Which makes it weird. Is he a 50-year-old man hitting on 50-year-old man hitting on 7-year-old girls? Is he living like Michael Jackson in a weird preschool bat cave?
Yeah. It's like the guy from Twilight.
Yeah.
Who's 100 years old, but he's still hitting on high school girls.
Yeah. I don't know, but I just know it's weird to me.
Yeah, it is weird.
Like you. I mean, I feel for you, man. But you.
At least your layer, your back cave could be a little more adult. With all them,
It makes that shit cool.
Gum drops and shit flying around.
Maybe he just has, but
maybe he doesn't, mentally mature the same way.
Maybe there's certain things about him. Maybe he's still 6 years old in the mind. So who knows?
I don't know. Whip some ass though. I mean,
that's the thing. That's what makes him dangerous.
Yeah.
But I mean, being that's the dilemma. Who does he romantically get together with?
Zach. That's why Zach didn't reciprocate that easy, man. Because Zach, does he know that? Does she know that me and Kahuna are a thing? I mean, how do I break this to her?
I can't expose us.
I thought he was gonna be out there, but downstairs, Zach up there just putting in work, boy. No.
Yeah, Zach up there. Yeah, Jim and Zach probably got something going on.
Yeah, Zach was like, let me tell you the story of Kahuna real quick.
Yeah. Zach is like, well, I ain't gonna say nothing because if I get busted with this 6-year-old, that's not gonna look good for me.
We both go to jail.
So let me just go this chick and put up the front. Keep it quiet. Yeah. I'm gonna explain this Kahuna. I don't know. You don't understand. I did it for us.
What did you want me to do?
You don't know what it's like.
You gonna kick me out then? All right, fine.
Meanwhile, Kane is launching his network, man.
Him.
I was gonna say they spent so long on this middle part and his origin story and everything. I forgot that John Voight was in this movie, man.
Yeah.
He's hoping you did too.
No, no, you're right. He wishes he wasn't in this movie either, man.
He does not want to be there, man.
I've told y'all, look at these looks on his face, man. He's just dying inside. He does not want to be here. He's dying.
What's he?
They doing a countdown for the network to launch.
Oh, but he's Jesus.
Like everybody had, both of them got way more enthusiasm than him. He don't want to do this shit. Kahuna tries to stop him, man, but the attempt backfires on him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that was a miscalculation.
Yeah, and they explained something like he reversed the laser or something. It was some stupid shit, they made up on the spot. So, but he had to go. He had to go not just for Kahuna's plans, but he had to go because we got to get these damn babies something to do over here.
Right.
So, he
I
tells
also forgot was in the movie.
Yeah. And he tells the babies, I'm gone now. So I didn't give y'all those powers for nothing. Y'all gotta, you gotta pull up now.
Hey kids, if you're watching this right now, things can't be good. It means something has happened to me. And the children of the...
Like, bullshit. You better take your Obi-Wan Kenobi looking ass off somewhere.
Why are you telling us?
Yeah. Say my fight.
In grave danger.
And the power is about as silly as you think, man. Like that Cupid thing, she uses her powers just to turn people gay.
I knew it.
Gotcha. You can run, but you can't hide from Cupid Girl.
She's like, now y'all get it on now.
You know what's next.
You know what it is. I see you look at my ass all day.
Meanwhile, all these other people are running around, but she's standing there going like,
yeah, I know what the deal is.
He's like, you know she didn't have to really shoot me, you know that, right? But I'm glad she did.
You can't actually turn anybody gay.
Yeah, right.
You got that gay Spanish fly on your ass.
We can blame it on the arrow.
And my man, his power ended up being as stupid as you thought it was gonna be. Then there's the other bad special effect.
Yeah.
Its power is actually quite effective.
Yeah, it's effective. It just looks dumb as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just flanked his ass around the room. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. This fight don't last long. They get in the powers, they bounce and shoot all around the room, punch people, but they want to get this fight over with quick. Because they just knock out people in ways you can't even knock people out. I don't know, maybe you can. Shit, nuts on a man hurt. This chick, this probably maybe it's one of the most realistic nut kicks I've ever seen. The teenager babysitter, she kicks my man in his nuts and he just like shit. He falls out. either that shit hurt where he knocked out, or he's like shit, I ain't getting back in this.
If you get kicked hard enough.
No, she kicked his ass hard. You know what? I changed it. That's probably one of the most realistic nut kicks I've ever seen because that pain was so bad. He knocked out.
Ow. Right in the forbidden zone.
So she might have killed his ass. She's getting out of there too. She's like, shit. I didn't even have to have
it. Don't be around when he wakes up.
If he wakes up.
Yeah, exactly.
So for those who couldn't see it coming, we finally hit the big twist. I mean, it was out there, but if you couldn't see it coming,
your little band of merry typemen haven't figured it out yet, huh?
Biscayne here is Ken, my brother.
That ecto cooler.
Yeah, I wonder if it was him trying to drink. That's what you get for drinking it slow, bitch.
So either everybody knew it, or people would be like, "You just now telling us this shit? We've been through this whole goddamn movie. You didn't want to. You didn't want to mention this earlier,
right?
Wow. Okay. I mean, it wouldn't have made any difference.
Yeah.
He'd still be an asshole either way it goes.
Exactly.
Anyway, they beat Captain Kane by reversing the brainwaves, making everyone realize that frog was stupid.
What are we watching this lame frog for?
He's bored.
Not that you needed brainwaves to tell you that. I think they just got tired.
Right.
That's after 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's doing the same move over and over again.
Yeah, the kids been sitting up there for the whole 24 hours. They've been sitting up there for 5 minutes. What the f is this? Yeah.
Whose idea was this?
And Kane tries to use that damn pedal machine because it says you can reach dreams or imaginations or whatever if you press this button. And so he does it. Of course, it backfires on him. It ends up turning him into a baby.
I knew it.
No, I hate babies. What? You talking like that?
Yeah, why on slow motion?
No, I hate babies.
Why is my wig the same size as it was when I was an adult?
Wig, that's what.
I know, but they couldn't get a wig to fit that baby.
Kahuna, he can go on to save other babies in other places. And, he has to leave the kids behind and say goodbye because he's needed in Europe now.
I got an emergency over in Europe, but I'll be back.
You won't.
Hey!
He says that shit every time he leaves another orphanage.
Yeah. That's what he said last time back in the 60s.
Ain't gonna say that man again. The rest of the adults in this movie are bigger idiots. Scott Baio spends most of the movie, and he's one of the kids, one of the baby's father, and Vanessa Angel. He spends most of this movie just looking lost. And they're so stupid that like when Kahuna takes the babies to protect them against Captain Kane, he has to keep them hidden. So he has to lie to Scott Baio and Vanessa Angel, and boy, they're easily fooled, man. These are some gullible ass people.
What happened?
Your niece attempted to get a bus, but it was a one-way Greyhound, and it couldn't stop until they got to San Diego.
You hear this shit?
Yeah.
She walked too far. The scene where she was walking those babies down the street, she walked too far. So far, she had to get a Greyhound bus back and ended up in a totally different city.
Yeah, San Diego, which is like what, 2 hours away.
Yeah, but they're like, okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Uncle Stan and Jean.
Hi, sweetie.
Yeah, they're okay with it. They're like, oh, all right.
Yeah, no, the police just call you on the phone all the time.
And the police tell them like, you can't come pick them up. We'll keep them at a hotel.
Yeah.
We'll keep police guard on them. They'll be fine. You can pick them up tomorrow because that's a hologram that's doing that.
Right.
But the thing is, they don't care. Apparently, they lose kids all the time. They lose them so much that when kids are lost, they're like, "What? Oh, again?" I mean, it's funny at this point.
The babies are missing again.
Oh, there you go, folks.
Yeah,
I think that was a much better choice than that kangaroo-less movie.
Absolutely was a much better choice.
Yeah, no, I watched this and I said, oh, this shit is too weird. We got to go with this. I watched about 15 minutes of this. I was like, because I said I'm going to give it 15 minutes. I'm going to make my decision. I was like, man, really about 5. I was like, we in this.
Yeah.
We are doing this.